They studied under African masters. Pythagoras, the so-called father of geometry, spent 22 years in Egypt learning philosophy, geometry, and medicine. Thales, Greece's first philosopher, studied there for 7 years. Even Plato, one of history's greatest thinkers, stayed in Egypt for 13 years, absorbing its ancient wisdom. And Hippocrates, the so-called father of medicine, admitted that Imhotep, an African multi-genius, was the real originator of medical knowledge. The famous Pythagorean theorem, Egypt had been using it to build pyramids 1,000 years before Pythagoras was even born. Plato himself said Egyptian education made students sharper and more humane. He even told his own students, if they wanted true wisdom, they had to go to Egypt. Africans...
Residents move back and forth, hoping to find opportunities to help them cope with their difficult everyday lives. Residents live tightly packed in mostly improvised living quarters. It's not unusual to have 6 people inhabiting a space of 9 square meters, sleeping on the bare ground. Most residents live in extreme poverty, earning less than $1 per day. Diseases caused by poor hygiene are prevalent. A great majority lack access to basic services such as electricity, medical care, and clean water.
Also use the pottery art technique of the Greeks as proof for their absurd theories. I mean, Greeks were black just like the Indians were blue and the Chinese were red. Jokes aside, there were some conventions in Greek pottery art depending on where and when it was made, such as white for female flesh, black for male. Do you know how Greeks represented actual black people? Quite different from this, and the reason is that their appearance was so strange to them that they would exaggerate their facial features. I am sure that Afrocentrists won't change their minds even after watching this video, but there's one question I have for them. Where have all these supposed blacks gone? Because today we are not